All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostle elders, a great millstone who rule well. And salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. All right, once again, it's the brother Shati from the Chicago Cal coming back to you all with what I hope is another quick and edifying sit down. And right now I'm in transit heading up to the north side of Chicago, but I just wanted to do a quick lesson. You know, I don't have my scriptures with me, but through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai, hopefully he will bring to mind what needs to come out for this in transit epistle. And I don't necessarily have a title for this sit down, but I just want to express to the brothers here in the United States. Now, what I'm about to say is not to take away from a brother that's out there in any other country outside of the United States pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. All right, but to the brothers here in the United States, you don't realize that it takes a lot of faith to be able to push this word here in the United States of America. Now, you may be saying to yourself, well, what do I mean by that? Doesn't it take faith in general? Yes, it does, which is true. It does take faith in general. But when you come into this truth, all right, you read certain prophecies that talk about America. All right, there are prophecies that strictly deal with America in particular, okay, such as when you read Revelation, the book of Revelation, where it calls this place the lake of fire. And the reason because of that, when you go to Revelation 9, it talks about the 200 million ICBM missiles. All right, when you go to 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter, when it talks about strong is the arm of the archer who sends his arrows to the ends of the earth. All right, talking about the nuclear destruction, to know that this place is the lake of fire. All right, the place that practices all the abominations of Sodom and Gomorrah. All right, when you read these prophecies, it takes how do I want to word this? It takes, I should say, with a person knowing all of that and still want to stay here in America and preach this word, that takes a lot of faith. Okay, that's why the scripture says faith is a gift from God. Because along with the nuclear missiles, when you know that there's going to be diseases that you've never seen before come out, to know that people are going to be eating each other, eating their kids, that there's going to be martial law. Now, yeah, it's going to be martial law and chaos everywhere, but to know that these things are going to be at its worst here in America, and for a brother to still say, you know what, I'm not going to leave, I'm going to stay here and do this work, man, that takes a lot of faith. To know that you're pushing this word, and in the very near future, everything that you've read about is going to be taking place right in front of your eyes. To know that the worst death and the worst destruction that the world has ever known is about to take place here in America, it's a heavy deal, you know. You brothers don't take that for granted, that portion of faith that the Most High is giving you to be able to do this here in America. All right. Look at the folks that, you know, were in the truth, and now they out in the world because they just can't take it. Knowing what's about to happen, they fall out. And the Most High still kept you in this truth. Man, that's a huge deal. It's not to take lightly, you know. And when you look at it that way, it's a beautiful thing to know that, as the scripture says, the Most High has mercy on those he has mercy on. And he has had enough mercy on you, not only one, to come into this truth, but to be a brother, a prophet that's going to preach this truth in America. Man, that's it. As I said before, that's a heavy deal. You know, you could easily go to another country and say, well, I know hell is going to break out over there, but at least the odds of it being hit with a missile is a lot less than what it's going to be in America. Or I could go to another country and say, yeah, all hell's going to break loose, but it's not going to be as bad as America. Yeah, that's easy to do. But to stay here knowing that it's going to be the worst here in America, as I said before, that's a huge deal. And it takes a man of faith to be able to read these things, to have the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to perceive it, and have the faith that it's going to happen, and have the faith to stay here. That's something that it really is a miracle within itself. It really is. You know, I thought about it not too long ago, and I love doing the work and pushing this truth and being with the brothers, and it just came over me one day, and I just said, I'm pushing this truth here in America, the place that's destined for great destruction. As the scripture says, it's going to be a desert wasteland for desert creatures and fowls, the place that's going to be split into 3 pieces. This is the destiny that awaits this place, along with great death and famine and disease and all other type of madness, people getting bugged out. With all of that, I still have the spirit on me and the faith to stay here in America and push this truth. Hey man, if that ain't enough to drop on your knees and praise Yahweh Shem Yahushai, hey, I don't know what is. But you know, as I said, brothers, you don't recognize how much the Most High has blessed you until, you know, he drops certain jewels on you. And the only thing I can do, or just say to you brothers, is, you know, just if you're still in this truth, or if you're struggling with this truth, just keep the faith. Pray and ask the Most High. You know, what's that scripture? Or it says, it talks about if a man is humble and he asks sincerely, you know, the Most High will bless him with whatever he asks for, you know. And just continue to, as I said, when you pray, just ask for that faith that the Most High, one, keeps that spirit on you, that you won't be, and also you won't be under a strong delusion, but also to keep that faith on you to bless you with that faith and keep it on you, so you can continue to not only do the work, but if you're here in America, continue to do the work here in America. So I don't want to do too much rambling. At least I hope it wasn't rambling. But that's just something I just wanted to get off my spirit and just let you brothers know that, hey, you know, if you're a brother and you're here in America and you're doing this work, hey, trust and believe the Most High is definitely giving you a strong dose of faith. Okay, knowing what's about to go down in this country, and you still want to stay here, and you still want to stay here and preach this truth. So, you know, with that being said, I want to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Double honors to the apostle elders, a great millstone who rule well, and salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. With that, we want to say shalom.